So the last time we were here, you were explaining that you had some concerns about being able to transfer safely and without being frightened, without being startled. And so we're here today to work with you on something called a stand pivot transfer. It's going to help you be more independent. It's going to help you to have some to have a role in those transfers from the wheelchair to the bed, so that you're going to be in control, so that you're going to be assisting, so that you're going to be building strength and getting you back towards independence, which is where I know you want to go.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing today. It's called a stand pivot transfer. We're going to show it to you once, then we're going to practice each of the kind of chunks of the task together, and then you're going to put it all together and do it on your own or with our assistance as well. So that's kind of our basic idea today.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, not yet.
All right. So this is a stand pivot transfer, and it's about getting you from your wheelchair to the bed or from your bed to the wheelchair. The skills that you learn in this transfer are ones that you can use basically in any transfer that you're going to be participating in. So first thing to do is get ready. You're going to be wheeled up into position. So I'm wheeled up into position. I'm going to lock the brakes down. Getting ready. Once I'm ready for the stand section of this transfer. So.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Pivoting. And slide. So that's a stand pivot transfer. And that's what you're going to be doing. Feel like you can do it?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to show you that first step again, and I'm going to have you do that step on your own. Okay, so you're going to get wheeled up into position. When you're wheeled into position, it's important to know that you need to be far enough away from that bed so that you can flip your footrest out. So I know that right now somebody's going to be wheeling you there, but when you're wheeling yourself there, you're going to need to make sure you're far enough away from the bed that you're not going to bump those. And you're about parallel to the bed, about midway up the bed. Once you're in position, you lock your brakes down. It's real important to do that for safety's sake. You're going to kick your foot pads up and move your footrest fully out of the way. And then you're ready.
Okay.
All right, so that's step one. Okay, now it's your turn. Now we'll get you in position here. Okay, what do you think? You think that's about a good spot for you?
That looks good.
All right, what's your next step?
Alright, then I'm going to lock my brakes,
Perfect.
kick my pedals up, and bring them out of the way. Good?
Yeah, you got yourself ready. Any questions about that step?
No, pretty easy so far.
Yeah, any challenges? Nope. Yeah, I noticed you were able to reach with your left arm and move those pads out of the way because you maybe weren't able to use your right as much. That's a good strategy. Okay, so now that you're ready, the next step is the standing portion. We'll show you that portion as well. Place yourself back into the ready position here. Okay, so in the stand position, or the stand step, you're going to scoot yourself as far forward as you can, without going over the edge. And then what you're going to see is we're going to do a couple of things together. I'm going to push off with my hands. At the same time, I'm also going to be rocking to get some momentum. And then when I stand, I'm going to bring my nose as far forward as I can because I really want to get my momentum going out of that chair. We're going to count to 3, and we'll do it on the count of 3.
Ready? 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, and that's the standing. You're obviously going to have to sit back down because we're going to talk about that step. So the reverse here is to reach back, grab your handles, and then to slowly sit down. Any questions before you give it a shot?
Nope.
Okay. Get that gate belt on you.
I'm going to scooch down my wheelchair.
Yep.
And down here.
Okay. So get a good grip on it. Remember, we're going to count to 3, and we're going to do this together. And we're going to rock for momentum. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Reach back, sit back down. Slowly sit back down. All right. Tell me about that step. What did you think?
Pretty good.
Anything that concerned you?
Well, I know I can't stand up by myself, so having somebody else there, I definitely feel more safe, more secure, and I think that it would be really good.
Good. I noticed how you pushed off as much as you could with your left hand. Obviously, we're there on the right side to support that side because that's where your weakness is. So we're there to support you, make sure that you're safe in that. What do you think? Did you get good momentum coming out of that chair?
I think so. Just remember to nose towards the floor, forward. So that'll help with the push forward. So yeah, hold on with your stronger.
All right. We'll show you the third step. The third step is the pivot, and then obviously sitting back down. So we're going to pretend like I'm coming out of that chair, but I don't want to go so far, so we're going to do it right here. So we're standing up, and the pivot is just taking tiny steps and turning so that my back is going to be toward the bed. And then I'm going to take small steps back toward the bed until I feel that bed on the back of my knees. Once I'm there, I'm going to reach back and gently sit myself down.
Okay.
Questions about that step?
No.
Okay, so let's do all those good things and get you back up into that standing position. Good. Okay.
Remember your nose.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, pivot, taking small steps. Small steps back. Reach back. All right, what'd you think about that step? How'd you feel?
Well, at first when I started walking backwards, I don't know where I'm going, so having you there, I felt really safe, really secure, and yeah, it felt good overall.
Did you feel like that was too fast or too slow? Or how'd you
No,
feel
no,
about
no,
the speed?
no. Those tiny steps, I think for now will be very good. Maybe down the road I can do bigger steps, but right now tiny steps are good.
Good. Yeah, and if you ever feel like you're being rushed by whoever's assisting you, you just let them know, hey, I need to slow down, I want to take smaller steps.
Absolutely.
That's totally fine, because you're in control, it's all about your safety.
Okay.
Or if you need more support as a therapist, because we're here to help.
So you're ready to do it all together as one big thing?
I am ready.
All right, we need to get you back in the chair, so we're going to use those same skills. We talked about how you can use those same skills in different places, so same skills to get you back up. So count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
Pivoting in the opposite direction this time. So you feel that chair, reaching back. Okay, so I'm going to put these back, get you back to your starting position. Unlock your brakes. I'm going to wheel you into position and you take it from there.
Alright, I'll lock my brakes,
Perfect.
put up my foot pedals, bring them out,
Okay.
and I'm gonna slide down. I'm gonna count and rock. Bring my nose up. 1, 2, and 3. Pivot. Backwards. Reach back. Sit down.
Okay, so that was it all together. How did the whole process feel?
It felt good, a lot better than what I've been doing. So
So do you feel like you were counting with me? Do you feel like that's something that's important for you to feel in control?
yes, I feel like communication is the key, and when somebody is working together on a task, it makes the task more easier to initiate from beginning to end.
Yeah. So let whoever's working with you, let them know, hey, I'm going to count with you. Feel free to say those things so that they know what you need to do or what you need to do to feel secure and feel safe. Anything that was a challenge for you? Anything that you feel like you need to maybe work on in order to feel more confident in this?
Well, the whole walking portion, I think, once I get that mastered, then it'll be a lot easier for me. But right now, it feels good overall. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind using it.
Yeah, and really participating in those transfers and being an active participant is going to build your strength and get you so that you're walking more comfortably or
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
get back to that state that you want to be in.
Mhm.
So that's called the stand pivot transfer. Anything you want to add?
Can you tell us about each step?
Yeah, just
Okay.
kind of run through it real quick for us.
So whoever's helping me, either the aide or the therapist, will put me into place, close to enough to my bed, but away and so I can flip out the pedals. So I'm gonna put on my brakes, then I'm gonna flip up my foot pedals, and I'm gonna bring them out to the side. I'm going to slide down in my chair till I'm at the edge, but not as far as I'm going to fall off. And then the therapist or the aide, again, is going to put the gait belt around me. And then I'm going to hold on to the side of my chair. We're going to work together. We're going to count to 3, and we're going to rock and stand up and make sure my nose is out enough so that I can, get the momentum going and be able to stand up. Then while I'm in the standing position, I will pivot either to the left or the right, whichever direction I'm going, and then back up until I reach the side of my bed with my knees, and then reach back and sit down.
Yeah, perfect. I'm impressed. She's got all the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next time you get a chance to transfer, impress whoever's working with you. Impress them just as much with the way you participate in that.
Okay.
All right. So do you want to stay in bed, or do you want us to transfer back to that chair?
I'll stay in bed. I think since I'm here, I might as well take a nap or read a book.
All right. Sounds good. Let me get that gate belt off you. Have a good day.
All right,
Thank
you
you.
too. Thank you very much.